That's what something. Yes.
What?
Just keep going.
What? Then they after what they came back with.
That's good.
It's not.
Learn something.
So then they found al-Jabal.
Yes, speak up.
Then they saw Jabal al-Judai. Then they took the boat. Toward the land. Then they settled in it. That's the end of the story. Keep going.
You want to add anything, Nama? No? Can we ask? Or not? Can we ask? Did anybody know how many years Prophet Noah lived?
950 years.
When was he born?
He was born in a town where all the people worship statues.
Do we know the sound
Location or the name of town, the area?
Mesopotamia.
Next.
One second.
All right, guys.
Takbir. Ahmed, I want to take a picture with this lovely guy. 1, 2. Takbir. Jazakum Allah khair. Okay, now the other direction. This is the last one for the class, right? Jazakum Allah khair. Keep going. It's almost lunchtime. Who's next?
Ahmed, you want to start? You're okay starting?
Yeah.
There's just apple here. They don't have a sweet apple.
Where's the camera?
Oh,
it's right there.
Assalamu alaikum. I am Ahmed Mkhaymar and this is Muhammad and we are doing Musa and Al-Khadr. Okay, let's start with how Musa met Khadr. It says here, Musa said to him, "May I accompany you so that you may teach me all that wisdom which has been taught to you?" He answered, "You cannot bear with me and you cannot have the patience with regard to the matter of which you have no knowledge." Musa said, "If Allah wills, you will find me patient, and I will not disobey you in any matter." He said, "Well, if you want to accompany me, you should ask me no questions about anything until I myself mention it to you." Okay. So this is how Al-Khadr bores a hole in the boat. They proceeded until they boarded a boat, and that person bored a hole in the boat. Musa cried out, "What? You have bored a hole in it so that all the passengers may be drowned. This is a grievous thing that you have done." He answered, "Didn't I tell you that you would not be able to bear with me patiently?" Musa replied, "Please do not rebuke me for my forgetfulness, and do not take me to task in regard to my conduct." This is how Musa kills a boy. Then they journeyed until they met a boy, and that person slew him. Musa cried out, "Have you killed an innocent person, though he had killed nobody? Surely this is a horrible deed that you have committed." He answered, "Didn't I tell you that you would not be able to bear with me patiently?" Musa said, "If after this I ask anything of you, you may not let me accompany you. Well, now I have afforded you with an excuse for myself." This is how Musa sets up a falling wall. Al-Khadr set up a falling wall. And they traveled on until they reached a certain habitation and requested its inhabitants to give them some food, but they declined to entertain them. There they saw a wall which was about to fall down. That person set it up again. Musa said, had you wanted, you could have demanded for your labor. The other said, that will do. We must now part company. So, but then Al-Khidr said, before you go, allow me to explain my actions. So he said, I bored a hole in the boat because an evil person was going to take the boat in any perfect condition. So he took it. But I poured the hole in the boat so the king wouldn't want it. But then it would soon be repaired and nobody would be hurt, and the king wouldn't have the boat. I killed the boy because he would soon grow up and become a bad person. He would make his parents stressed out and become bad Muslims. And then he said, I set up the falling wall without any pay because there was treasure under the wall. So and it was meant for the orphans. The orphan's father put the treasure under there, so nobody else would take it. So if the wall fell, anybody can easily find it. So I set up the wall so when the orphans grow up, they can find it themselves. Okay, you want to read about Musa?
Let's do the
Ahmed, you gonna speak? Ahmed,
Okay.
You did your part. That's great.
Ahmed, do you have to tell us something, sweetie?
You want to do about Musa?
Yeah.
Yalla.
I think I'll do it up to the.
Go ahead. Just continue.
Just do the whole thing. The whole thing. Okay, just do it. Alright.
Ahmed, are you speaking? Because we can't hear you.
No, not yet. He's going to
Oh,
try
he's-
now.
okay.
He brought his thoughts together.
That's okay.
Israel's family decided to stay in Egypt. For a long time they were happy. The family group, there were many people related to Israel's and they became known as the Bani Israel. For the same reason, for some reason, the Egyptian people did not like the Bani Israels.
Israel's people become slaves to the government. For some reason, the Egyptian people did not like the Bani Israel.
Can you summarize what's happening? What are we saying?
Well, I'm trying to help him for it. Just try to summarize everything. So you want me to say?
Ahmed, I have one question for you.
Yes.
Do you know how Sayyidina Al-Khidr knows about all this or not?
It was a gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that he knows all of this information and what's going to happen.
It's not their fault Alien's not here, but they had a really good idea.
Very good, Said.
Well, for the bores a hole in the boat, we made a boat out of clay with a hole in it. And for kills a boy, we put a person out of clay on the floor lying down. And for sets up a falling wall, we put a wall that's about to break made out of clay.
Takbir! Jazakum Allah khair. Job well done. Well done. Okay, next one is 2B. Prophet Yaqub. How do you say Yaqub in Arabic?
Hello, testing.
Yaqub in Arabic. One more time.
Yaqub.
That's a trick question.
Okay.
30.
Icub's children saw that Yusuf was their father's favorite.
Hold on. We need your name. Class. Your name? Class.
Yeah.
The name?
Abdurrahman.
I'm this one. No. Stay here. That's it. Thank you.
Okay. Next.
Wajih, what's your name?
Wajih. Stick to the microphone. Wajih.
Mazin.
Mazin.
Mazen.
Kareem. Kareem.
Mazin, can you
Can't start, guys.
That's a great moment.
Icuc's children saw that Yusuf was their father's favorite. They became very jealous of him and wanted to kill him. They were talking and decided to throw him in a well.
Icuc's children asked him if they could take Yusuf out with them to teach them how to be a good shepherd. Icuc said no at the beginning, then he decided to let Yusuf go with them.
Icuc agreed, but he made them promise him that they'd look after him. They were so bad that they knew that they would break the promise.
One day Yusuf went to his father and told him he had a dream, a strange dream. He told him that he saw the sun, the moon, and 11 stars bowing down to him.
Icuc felt like his dream had a big message. He thought that Yusuf would have a great future. He told him not to tell his brothers about the dream.
At the end of the day, they asked Yusuf to take off his shirt. They killed a sheep and put blood all over Yusuf's shirt. Then they threw Yusuf into a well.
They went home and showed the shirt to Icuc. Pretending to be very upset, they told their father that Yusuf had been killed by a wolf and eaten.
Icuc was very upset, but he did not believe the story. He knew that one day Allah would bring Yusuf back to him. For all his grief, he lost his eyesight.
Many years later, Icuc found out that Yusuf was still alive, and they gave him Yusuf's clothing, the Esmeralda, which restored his eyesight. Okay. Any questions?
Yeah,
Question?
Do you guys know where they found Yusuf?
They actually found him in a well, and they...
Years afterwards when they...
Oh yeah, they found him the governor of Egypt.
And Yaqub used to live in Egypt or another?
He lived in Canaan.
And it took place in Surat. The story took place in Surat. It's an easy one. Surah what? What's the name of the son of Yaqub? The surah, which surah?
What is it?
What's the name of the surah?
That's the name of the surah.
Surah Yusuf.
Yusuf, that's the name of the surah.
Wait,
So what was the miracle? What did you learn from the story? What was the miracle? Tell us quickly.
A few days later, they actually found Yusuf still alive in the well, and they actually gave him his shirt to smell, and then his eyesight returned.
So what did you learn from the story?
That you shouldn't throw someone in a well, and because you can get bad deeds.
And for the 3D model, we did 11 children because it's haram to make Prophet Yusuf and Prophet Yaqub. And then inside the house represents Prophet Yaqub for a light.
Okay, and the trifold?
The trifold.
Yeah, this picture actually represents
They're jealous.
them thinking their plan, and then this represents Prophet Yusuf's dream. This represents
When he put them in the slavery and they were traveling to Egypt.
yeah. This represents their house, their home, and well.
That represents the shirt that they used to
And that he was he got eaten by a wolf.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum.
Who's next?
Now this is the presentation. You finished, right? You finished? Yes, you can. Now, room for the space. Space for the project. Move over. Yep, like this. Yeah, great. Everybody is good.
Salma. Salma Muhammad.
Salma? Next.
Yasmin. Yasmin.
No microphone.
Yasmin.
Yasmin. Yeah, Salma and Yasmin. Nada?
Jasmine. Jasmine.
To Yasmin. To Jasmine.
Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Can we have some quiet here, please?
Please, guys, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Our prophet is about Sayyid Ayub. His story was he was a man and he had a lot of money and family and good health, and he was happy and was praying to Allah and had faith in Allah. And Iblis got mad and got jealous of Ayub, so he went to God and he said, the only reason Ayub is believing in you is because he has wealth, he has a nice family, and he has good health. And God did not believe this. He said, with or without the things I give him, he would still believe. So he said he'll prove it to you. And so
Thieves went into his house and stole his wealth. He had a lot of riches, and thieves stole everything, and he kept on praying, Ayub. And then his house burned down, and it killed his children, but Ayub kept on praying.
Sayyidina Ayub, he had a skin disease and he couldn't go around anyone, and he couldn't
go. He had a skin disease?
And then he couldn't go around anyone, and it was contagious. So he kept on praying to Allah, to help him, and then Allah took away all his money and wealth. So Allah proved to the shaitan that he'll still have faith in them. And
when Ayub faith in Allah, even if all of his wealth went and his children died, so Allah proved him that he still have faith even if he lost everything. So he brought everything back to normal, and he had new kids. And
so this is basically a before and after visual. He had a big mansion, he had happy children, and then he had a lot of wealth, as you could see. And then when God took away everything, his house burned down and his wealth went away and his children passed away. And so this is like a visual, a before and after.
Do you know how many years Sayyidina Ayub was sick?
No. I know it was a long time.
They said it was over 200 years.
So what part of the world Sayyidina Ayub lived? What region?
I don't know.
So where does he?
Thank you very much.
Good job, Bruce.
Good job. Takbir. Allahu Akbar. Who's next? 2B.
You want to hold it? They're going to move the camera.
My dad didn't want to do it because of Jane.
Oh my God.
Shefer.
Speak up.
Shifa. Shifa. Shifa.
Shifa.
Next.
Asia,
Asia.
Maryam,
Maryam.
Hiba,
Noor.
Hiba and Noor.
Yes.
Okay. Let's start with Maryam. We're gonna start with who? Shifa?
Let me see the split.
Maria, move over a little. Turn.
Very good. That's it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In ancient times lived a king that worshipped idols and wanted other people to worship idols too. One day he found out that some youths weren't worshipping the idols and were worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He wanted to torture them and arrest them.
The young boys ran away to a cave where Allah made them fall asleep for hundreds of years. Their eyes were open and the dog guarded the cave.
When the disbelievers came to the cave, they thought they were dead because their eyes were wide open and their dog had fallen asleep.
When they woke up, they were hungry, so they sent one of the boys to go to the town and get them some food. When he got to the store, the clerk was suspicious and said that your money is over 200 years old.
The cashier person took the boy to the king, and the king knew about the story, Ashab al-Kahf, and let the boy free. When he got back to the cave, they made dua, and Allah made them die instantly.
Who's next? That's it? Yes. Inshallah.
Shukran. That if you
How many? What's the message? What do you do?
If you believe in Allah, He will help you.
Allah will save you. Yeah, mashallah.
I learned that if you believe in Allah, don't let anyone get in your way of believing in Allah and stay with you.
I learned that Allah will always help you, even when you're dead in anything.
Do you know how many people were in the cave?
About 7.
And how can people live 300 years? Sleep 300 years? Can you sleep 2 days in a row? How could that happen?
With Allah's help.
Allah, mashallah. America. Mashallah.
Very good.
Good job.
Shukran.
Did you show them your 3D model?
Yeah, I see.
Good job, guys. Okay, you guys ready?
Who's next?
Wait.
I start. We all start together. We all say it together.
Right here. Sir, thank you.
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay.
Start with names. Come this side. Don't cover. Move a little bit. Yeah. Okay. No, you said yeah. Okay, good. Perfect. Yeah. We're gonna see 2B, right? The name, we're gonna start with name.
Abdurrahman Auda.
Abdurrahman.
Fadlullah Agbula.
Fadlullah.
Fadlullah Agbula.
Fadlullah.
Tariq.
Speak to the mic, please.
Tariq what?
His name?
Sir?
Adnan Auda.
Adnan.
Adnan Auda.
What's your story here?
Jalut and Talut.
Okay. One. Okay, ready? Say.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we are going to be talking about the story of Jalut and Talut. This began 40 years after our prophet Musa's death. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Jalut was an evil ruler. He overthrew Bani Israel with all of his power. Bani Israel prayed to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to help them defeat Jalut. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent down the people a sign telling them that Talut would be the ruler. Talut was strong, gallant, and smart.
Bani Israel disagreed because he was not a part of the kingdom family, nor was he a part of the prophet family. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent a sign, which was the tabut of the prophet Musa given to them. Inside the tabut was armor, a knife, a stick, and Musa's papers. Looking for someone to fit the armor, they came across a 16-year-old shepherd whose name was Dawood.
Talut led the army of Bani Israel to defeat Jalut. Talut wanted his army to see who had strong iman and patience. He told them they were going to pass by a river, and when they crossed that river, only take a handful of water. The ones who drank more than a handful of water did not have strong iman and could not continue.
Jalut stepped out into the middle of the battlefield with his army standing behind him. The 16-year-old shepherd asked Dawood if he could step out and face Jalut. Only Dawood was given the privilege to face Jalut, only wielding a slingshot. Like the arrogant leader Jalut is, he said with pride, "Is this the best you got?" Dawood, filled with rage, pulled out the slingshot, shot once, and missed. Shot the other, missed again. Shot the third time, it landed on Jalut's forehead, and he fell to the ground and died. After this, Dawood was honored by the kingdom and recognized as a prophet of God.
So what did you learn from the story?
We learned that...
Didn't you say it yesterday? You can be bigger than your size.
You can be bigger than your size. Because Talut wasn't a part of the kingdom family or the prophet family, but he still was he was still the leader of the army. So you can do whatever you want.
The story took place where? Which area?
Palestine. Allahu Akbar.
And we made this 3D model. And inside the 3D model it says, as shown above, this is the box that Prophet Musa's mother laid in him to save him from Fir'aun. She put him in the Nile River. This box contains Musa and Harun's belongings. Bani Israel cherished the tabut and used it as a flag in war.
He wants to say the ayah.
Okay. ولما برزوا لجالوت وجنوده قالوا ربنا أفرز علينا صبرا وثبت أقدامنا وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين.
There was also the whip that opened the sea.
Takbir. We did awesome.
Thank you, awesome. Good job, guys.
ما شاء الله. تعالوا هنا تعالوا. Line up, line up. Turn around. Look at Ammu Muhammad. You wanna whatever you want.
Okay, wait 1 second. I'll take this in a little. Guys, can we make a circle? Make a circle. Let's make a circle, guys. Let's go. Circle, 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 circle. Circle, circle. Sa'id. Take a circle. Salah, Faiza. Let's take a circle. There we go. There we go. Okay, now stop. You want them to look at the toaster, or could they just be like this? Okay. Okay. Guys, can you say the story? Yeah. Of the garden? Yeah. Okay. So, what happened first? Yes.
Once upon a time, there was there was an old man. Then he died. He told the little boy to give the poor people their berries, but they didn't.
Listen, right?
Then Allah put the garden on fire because they didn't give the poor people their berries, and from now on, Allah give them the berries. Now they're promised to give the poor people their berries.
Good job. Every clap for Faiza. Who else can say the story? Okay, Ritesh. Want to say the story? Okay. Want to hold it or you want me to hold it? Okay, there you go. Once upon a time.
There's an old man.
Yeah. And then what happened? What happened to the old man?
He died.
He died, and then who they were?
Three little boys.
Good job. And what did the three little boys do? Were they nice or mean?
Mean.
Mean. Yeah. Why were they mean?
Because Allah put it on fire.
Yeah, they were mean, so Allah put their garden on fire. And then what happened?
Then they made a new garden.
Who made the new garden?
Allah.
Allah. Good job. And were they nice when they got the new garden?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job. MashaAllah. Everybody clap for Ritesh. Who else wants to say the story? Okay, how about... okay, Muhammad, come say the story. Okay. So, what happened first?
There's three boys.
Okay, three little boys. Then what happened? Were they nice or mean?
Nice.
No, they were mean. Yeah, then what happened? Allah put their garden on fire, right? Yeah, and then what happened? Okay. They said sorry, right, to Allah, right? And then what happened? They got a new garden? Yeah, and did they give the poor? Were they nice when they got the new garden? Good job. High five. Who else can say the story? Me. Okay, Muhammad. You can hold it. You could say the story.
Once upon a time, there were three little boys, and they were not being nice. So God put their fire in fire. So when they woke up, the fire was gone because they were being good.
And how were they being good?
Because they were going to give more fruits to the poor.
Good job.
In the poor room.
Okay. You guys want one more person, or do you want all of them to go?
No, I want more of this.
Okay. Who else can go?
Or you can say,
Okay.
ask him a question, all of them answer it together.
Oh, okay. So first there was an old man, right? And what did the old man do? How was he nice?
Because he gave poor.
Okay. And then what happened to the old man?
He died.
He died, yeah.
He died right now.
Yeah, he died. And then what happened? What did the boys do?
They're being greedy.
They're being greedy, yeah. What were they? How were they being greedy?
Because they didn't let the poor get their fruit.
Okay, then what happened?
The garden got on fire.
Yeah, who put it on fire?
Allah.
Good job. And then what happened?
I happened a fire.
A fire happened.
And then take a turn holding this.
Okay.
You're really holding it.
This one is the one that's working. No, I'm holding it. Then what happened after they got on fire?
Allah then they promised to be good.
Yeah.
I want to hold it. Didn't say the microphone.
Okay. Wait, this is the one that works. That one's not working. And then what happened? When they promised to be good, what did Allah do?
They made the fire not on fire.
Yeah. Yeah. And what did the garden have?
Fruit and vegetables. Wow. And strawberries. And blackberries.
Yeah.
And blueberries. Wait, you said that. And carrots.
And carrots.
And white berries.
It had a lot of stuff, right?
And grapes.
And grapes. Good
And
job.
apples. And apples.
Follow, you making it? Okay, guys.
Guys, very good. Good job.
What is this? Who can explain this? Who can explain this? Wait, not all of you were here, so let's see. Okay, guys. This was the first garden, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what happened? Guys, okay. Okay, guys, everybody take one step back.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, good job. Let's take 3. Dean, one step back. Okay. So first, the garden. The old man was nice, so Allah gave him a big garden, right?
I have to get Selma.
What happened when the old man...
Selma here.
There was a fire, right? They went to sleep and the garden went on fire, right?
Yeah. Then the chicken eat the fire, drink the fire, eat the fire.
And then what happened? Then?
Then to a new one.
There was a new one. Then there was a new one.
And then there was a new one.
Good job.
And then that's something.
Okay, guys. Good job. Everybody clap for yourselves. Good job.
Good job. Next class.
Okay. Who wants the microphone?
Good job. Good job.
Yeah, okay, line up. All of you line up in front of the project. Right there. No, right here. Right here. Line up one line and face me, okay? Okay, one line. Okay, I want to take a big picture of all of you. Yeah, nice. Come here, come here. Come here, come in the front, come. Come around, come here. Come here. Okay, yeah, line up. Come. Okay. Come around. Yeah, but no moves, okay, no signs, no moves. Good. Yeah. Here, here.
Smiley faces.
Smiley.
The carpet set. Smiley face.
Awesome. Yeah, look all here, all here. Look at me. Yeah, good. Awesome, good job. Good job, kids. Good job, teacher. تسلم شكرا. خلاص كده؟ هيك ما في شيء سمك ما في شيء.
هو المفروض البرد صغيرين تاني بس مش عارفة. Are they here?
Oh, they're here. Oh, awesome.
We have 3 small kids. Oh, 3 small classes.
Oh, okay.
These are the small ones.
Okay.
في فصل ثاني قبل صلاة الظهر؟
Yeah.
Okay.
سبق خلي واحد معاكي، خلي مايك معاكي، وواحد مع الأولاد اللي بتجاوب تعطيه.
What about, they gonna ask him or I'm supposed to ask?
Whatever you plan.
سبق 1A1 or what is it?
1A2. Okay. Hold this. Can you hold this with me? Guys? Can you guys come?
Bring those here. And you go. Okay, go there, go there.
Make a circle.
Okay. Oh, okay, go circle. Go around,
As a circle,
go around. Make a
guys,
circle.
around me.
Make a circle.
So you guys move.
Go,
My voice.
Go there. Come on. Okay, go next. Go to the sister here. Go.
Come here, guys.
Didn't have to be in line now, okay? You can go make a circle, okay? Closer.
Go next to me.
Who is our prophet?
Adam.
Who is he?
Adam.
Okay. Who made everything?
Allah.
Good job.
Say. You wanna go next to the sister?
Why did Allah kick Iblis from the heaven? Raise your hand.
He didn't pray to Adam.
Okay, what else?
Okay, yeah.
He was bad.
Yeah, he was bad. What he did?
Awesome.
He made fun of Prophet Muhammad.
Not Muhammad. You have Prophet
Adam.
Okay. Okay. Who is Adam's wife? What's her name?
Hawa.
Hawa. Good job. Can someone explain the project for me?
Yes.
Who's going to explain it for me? Let's go, Yusuf.
You speak to the mic.
Explain what we have here. Can you move Javed, please? Okay. Go ahead. Explain the project.
Heaven.
This is the heaven. Okay. So what else?
A tree.
Tree? What's tree? What else? What's special with the tree?
Apple.
The apple tree that?
That.
Don't be nervous. Okay, give it to her.
The apple tree that was special.
Why it is special?
Because
What God told Adam?
To not eat from the tree.
When he ate from the tree, what God did? He sent him to?
Earth.
To where?
Earth.
To the earth. Good job. Okay. What else? What else do you know about the project?
Okay.
What else do you guys know about the project?
This is the heaven
that God made for Adam and Hawa. That everyone lives there, and then hurry. How did the shaitan whisper in Adam's ears?
I know.
Go ahead, Satara.
Turn to snake.
He turned himself to snake, and then he whispered. What did he say?
To eat the special apple tree.
Yeah, and then when he ate from the tree,
Allah kicked him out of heaven.
to where?
Earth.
To the earth. Good job. That's our project.
And that he was dumb. When he died.
We didn't know when he died. That's it.
We never know because we were
Okay, that's it?
Yeah, we're done.
Awesome. Good job, kids.
You want guys take a picture with
Allahu Akbar. Now we need you to line up.
Can you guys line up for pictures?
Now we need you to line up. Yep.
Line up,
Go line up there. Line up there. Okay. Abu Samira, I don't make the line.
Wait, can someone take a picture of me?
Yep. Good. Yeah, stand next to each other. Yep. Okay, come. Go the other end. Go Muhammad, other end. Other end. Yep. Yep. Okay, you can sit down a little bit. Yep, and knees here. Come, you wait, guys. Stand here, knee on your knees. Sit on your knees. Like this. I'm gonna do the knee one. Yep. You see, like I'm واقف. Like I'm واقف.
إيه محمد لسه يا محمد.
Awesome. معهم يا شيخ، معهم وراهم.
See, the karate kid here.
تكبير. الله أكبر ولله الحمد. Smile, everybody smile.
Smile.
Say Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
MashaAllah. Thank you. Good. I think
one class left عشان الأداء. ايش اسم رقم
182. 182. Right there على البوست. محمد.
Hi John.
ده الواحد بس. Thank you.
One more class? Yeah. That's the last class?
No, you're doing good.
Thank you.
That's good. Yep.
Stay in line.
And then one more class. Yeah, that's all. Now the class مع سلمى و
They're coming.
Yeah. بعدين الأذان.
بعدين الأذان هناخد بريك لانش.
طب تحدثني بس الوضوء أنا طالع.
They're making wudu. Brother Yusuf عامل wudu.
سبحان الله دوشة خالص.
No. Just after Salat Dhuhr we have.
لا أذان على الراديو.
This is أصحاب الكهف الثاني.
أصحاب الكهف. 183.
Yeah. طب وين احطها؟ هي معايا احط وين؟
لسه جايين آخر كلاس جاي.
ريتنج قبل الصلاة؟
Brother. Hello, brother, sit down.
Face, guys. What's the name of our presentation?
Brothers.
Okay, who wants to present the presentation? Maryam?
Assalamu alaikum. Shh, brother. I want to see all of you in the first two lane. Come closer. Sisters, keep it quiet in the back, please.
This is the cave that the boys were hiding in. This is the cave that the boys were hiding in. Some people say that there were 5 with the dog, 6 with the dog, 7 with the dog. The boys were worshipping Allah, and a man saw them worshipping Allah. The man went to the king and he told the king that some boys were worshipping Allah. The king said to get the boys that were worshipping Allah. The man got the boys and
The man got the boys, and the man came with the boys to the king, and the king said, "If you don't worship the idols, you'll be in big trouble." The boys went to a cave far from the kingdom. When the boys went to the cave, they were so tired that they decided to go to sleep. When they woke up, they were wondering how many days have they been sleeping. Then they told one of the boys to go and get food from the kingdom. The boy to be careful of the king. When the boy was ready to pay for the food, the cashier said the money belonged to 300 years ago. The boy was shocked. He said, "We've been sleeping 300 years?"
He went back to his friends. What happened after that?
He told, when everybody knew about the story, they started to think that they were righteous. So the boys prayed for Allah, and after they prayed, they died immediately.
Okay. Who else? Who would like to present? John? Yes. Or Wafa? Go ahead, John.
Okay. Our prophet is Ashad Kahaf, and this is the cave that the boys were hiding from the king. And some people say that they were 5 with the dog, some people say there were 6 with the dog, and some people say there were 7 with the dog.
John, why they were hiding in the cave?
Because the king told them if you don't stop praying for Allah, they will be in big trouble.
And the king want them to worship
the idols.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. And then a person saw them praying for Allah, and he told the king, and the king told the person that saw them to bring them to him, and so the person brought the youth group to the king, and the king told them that they would be in big trouble.
So after that, they decided to
he gave them time to think, and they thought about it, and they did not stop praying for Allah.
Okay, so can you tell me why they didn't accept to worship the idols?
Because Allah answers their prayers and du'as, and the idols do not answer their prayers and du'as.
That's right.
So they decide to
go
far away from the kingdom and hide in a cave. And once they got there, they were cranky and sleepy, so they decided to go to sleep.
Okay.
And after they were done sleeping, 300 years later,
when they wake up, when they're thinking how long they were sleeping?
They were thinking that they slept 1 or 2 days. And they were thinking they slept 1 or 2 days, and they were hungry, so they asked one of the boys to get food from the city.
John, can you tell me what does this teach us? Ashab Ahl al-Kahf. What do we learn from this?
Moral is to always have trust and faith in Allah.
What else?
It tells you never to stop praying for Allah no matter what people say or do.
Okay.
So, and they told the boy to be careful of the king, and the boy saw that the people were changing, the sidewalks were changing, the buildings were changing, the clothes were changing, and when he bought the food and tried to pay for it, the cashier told him that this money belongs.
I have some questions.
Yes.
Who were the youth worshipping? Everybody?
Allah. Allah Ta'ala.
Who did the king want the youth to worship?
The king knows.
Who?
The idols.
What will happen to the youth if they doesn't worship the idols?
They will be in big trouble.
Where did the youth hide from the king?
Far away from the kingdom.
What did the youth do in the cave?
They slept for 300 years.
Does the wise know they slept for 300 years?
They
were thinking they slept for how long?
A couple of days.
How many there were?
Some people say they were 5 with the dog. Some people say there were 6 with the dog. And some people say there were 7 with the dog.
Okay, جزاكم الله خير. Thank you very much.
أذان الظهر.
يلا أذان إن شاء الله شيخ.
خلاص أبو أحمد.
خلاص الله يجزيكم الخير.
Yeah, ماشي. Stop. That's it.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله صل هيا على الصلاة هيا على الصلاة هيا على الفلاح هيا على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله